Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to talk about coloring your footage, or I guess in this case having your footage colored, or working with a colorist, or working with an editor or somebody in your team that you know who is a colorist or editor. The reason I bring this up is because a lot of my work, I feel like if I'm not part of the post-production process, it kind of loses a little bit of the magic on the back end of the project. A lot of times when I'm hired as a DP, I get pulled on and I go over a shot list or a few things to the director, and we kind of shoot what we need to shoot, and then I try to get the best shots I can, some b-roll, whatever it is, interviews, and then I kind of turn over my cards at the end of the day, and that's just sort of the end of it. I don't end up seeing the final product until it gets posted online. It just turns out where they didn't put a lot of time and effort into the coloring process. Maybe they slap a LUT on there, or in the worst case scenario, they don't put any LUT on there and they just post the log footage. It's just no contrast, no saturation, terrible, and kind of makes you look like a terrible shooter, terrible DP. It just looks okay when it really can look exceptional in the right person's hands, or sometimes, not to say that the edits always look bad. Sometimes I look at projects that I've shot and the editing is absolutely phenomenal. I a lot of times am not part of that post-production process where I have control over what the color or what the edit is going to be, and I just kind of wanted to reach out to some of you guys, cinematographers, DPs here on YouTube, and see what you guys are doing, or kind of what your process is as far as like maintaining some sort of control over that post-production process and the integrity of your look before something gets posted or put out into the world. Do you work with a specific colorist or a specific editor that you trust, or do you just edit all your own footage or color your own stuff? Especially, I feel like in my case, it's a lot of like low budget stuff where they don't have money for a specific colorist, or the edit is kind of like rushed, and that's when things don't really turn out the best. Not to say that some editors actually are pretty good at coloring, but they're like okay, they're not like great. And I know that a lot of times it can be taken to the next level if there's just a little bit more time and effort. And sometimes I would just like to be part of the process, but I'm not really for the most part, just because of whatever the circumstances with the production. So yeah guys, comment down below, let me know kind of if you've experienced the same sort of scenario, or if this has happened to you, and what do you do about it? How do you combat this sort of situation from happening? What options do you have? But yeah, comment down below guys, let me know, let's have a discussion. And once again, I'm Scott Stevenson, thanks for watching. Feel free to check out my past videos as well as subscribe to see my future ones. Peace guys.